I am about to unpublish my debut Mageye Trilogy, and I promise you this is something you should be very excited about. In case you don't know me, hi, my name is Paris Kaufman, and this is my debut novel, The Mageye. The Mageye follows Rose Crawford after she discovers she has magic healing powers. The day after she makes this discovery, her family disappears, and she realizes it is up to her to find them. So she sets off, and with the help of a mysterious young man named Miles, they travel to a place called the End that is ruled by the Volcaniacs to attempt to save her family. Books 2 and 3 follow Rose as she attempts to defeat the Volcaniacs for good and save all of the Mageye. So that's what the Mageye Trilogy is about, but the world of the Mageye is nowhere near finished. I also have a prequel story that takes place 37 years prior and follows a young man named Evander Thompson after he is banished from his home, Mageye City, forever. Going 8 years after this first trilogy takes place, so the characters are now in their mid to late 20s, there is a second Return of the Mageye Trilogy that I am in the midst of publishing. And that brings us back to why I'm unpublishing the first trilogy. So why am I unpublishing the Mageye Trilogy? The reason's simple. I am making room for a new, better second edition of the trilogy. I'm not unpublishing the entire series for good. I'm unpublishing the first version for good. And the reason for that is, well, there are several reasons. First of all, there is a reality that I want my every consecutive book to be better than the last one. I would really rather improve than you keep reading my books and you think, wow, she really had a one-hit wonder there. No, I want my books to get better. And I simply think I have grown enough as a writer that I have the ability to make these books even better. The Return of the Mageye Trilogy really requires you to read that first trilogy first. So if you're going to have to read through 3, technically 4 books with Unbound to get there, I want to serve you with the best content possible. I love my debut trilogy. There is nothing wrong with it, but I think I can make it better. So I'm giving you new scenes, new formatting, new bonus content, and yes, new covers. We are getting new everything in the second edition of the Mageye. I am calling this my Mageye revamp, but if we are being technical, it is actually a second edition. A second edition of a book would require a new copyright claim, and because I have my own ISBNs now and I'm no longer using the free ones offered by KDP, I now have an entirely new book in the eyes of Amazon. Again, as I said, we are getting the same story, we are getting the same characters you love, it's just a better version of the story. But in the eyes of retailers, it is new. So I have to hit unpublish, and I'm hitting unpublish on May 24th. Why May 24th? Because I'm giving you 2 final weeks with the original Mageye Trilogy with soon-to-be deleted scenes and covers that are gonna be no more at a discount. How much of a price drop are we talking? I'm bringing the Mageye Trilogy to KDP's minimum listing price. If you don't know, KDP tells authors the minimum and maximum price they can list. I believe the maximum is about $200. So if you want to send me $200 for the Mageye, totally go for it. But the minimum the Mageye is allowed to be is just about $10. So I'm dropping all 3 books to their minimum price. It does depend on how thick the book is. So as you can imagine, the Mageye costs less to print than Beldestine. This book costs $7 to print. 7. It's kind of expensive for me to print. I'm sorry. So I'll be giving you the minimum price. I believe the math for that would bring it down to $30 for the full set, which is about 30% off. Exact numbers down below. It's in the process of processing on Amazon. So you'll be able to see that reflected this weekend. Add it to your cart now. If you see it full price, just don't hit buy yet, okay? They will be dropping very soon. eBooks, I'm dropping to 99 cents a piece, so you'll be able to get the full set for $3. If you are a signed copy person, I am trying to clear my shelves. Everything must go. I need room for the new editions when they come out, right? I need to get rid of those first editions. So they will be also dropped to reflect whatever that paperback price is on Amazon. As always, if you buy the full trilogy, you will get additional deals. We're talking free shipping in this case. If you buy the original trilogy, as well as Unbound and The Kidnapped Queen from me for signed copies, I will give you free shipping and an additional discount. Also, I am trying to offload some bookmarks, So you'll be getting free bookmarks with every purchase as well from me. Basically, signed copies are more fun, and they're the same price on Amazon now, so why not just help me clear my shelves, am I right? But you're getting a good deal on the Mageye because an even better book is on the way. In case you need a little more convincing, there are some scenes in the original trilogy that I will not be putting back into the second edition. Why? Well, because I have new, bigger, better, longer scenes to replace them with. And some of those scenes, let's just say this is not a sad thing to let some of them go. I'm not about to say anything bad about my books. I love every page of them, but I am very excited to be giving you a second edition. Don't be sad to see the Mageye go. It is not a goodbye forever. They are coming back and they will be better than ever. So stay tuned, look in the caption for the exact pricing information, and be sure to snag your copy before May 24th in the original Mageye Trilogy. Poof, gone forever. Thank you for watching, whatever time it is, morning, evening, or night. Have a great day.